loyalty that the state of the North Carolina Association of Educators is outstanding.
Every day in your community, in your school. And what you do, I've reminded you before, but let me remind you again. You hold our future, the future of this state and this country. In a globally competitive world, you are the difference maker in what happens to North Carolina and what happens to America. When you go back on Monday morning and you look at the kids in your classroom, I want you to look at them in a new way. I want you to look at them and see if maybe, just maybe, one of them could be the next Nobel Peace Prize winner. Or if maybe, just maybe, one of those kids in that chemistry class that's really bright and gets in your face and is almost irritated because he knows so much, or she knows so much, maybe that's the child who's going to cure cancer in our lifetime. Maybe you've got a great doctor, a great lawyer, a great leader, a great nurse, but maybe, just maybe, you've got kids who admire you for what you do, and they've said to their mom and dad, you know what I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a teacher. I want to be a teacher. That's the most important profession in America.
I want No Child Left Behind to begin to include, again, smaller class sizes. Yeah. Because you know what? Some people say that smaller class sizes don't matter. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
I said, if it's that you really want to, close the achievement gap,
There you go.
you know how you do it? Basically two things: a qualified, certified teacher and a smaller class size. That's what you do. That's what you do. I said, give us pay for people who work in hard-to-staff schools. You know what, folks, we got to be very careful about agreeing or supporting anybody coming into our classroom. It's not acceptable. Anybody just cannot go be a doctor.
That's right.
Anybody cannot just go be a lawyer.
There you go.
Anybody cannot just go to be an accountant. You gotta have your stuff. So I'm sick and tired of having people to think that just because you think you want to teach, you can come into teaching. That's just like saying that anybody can become a doctor as long as you like to cut. And folks, it don't work.
I know.
Hi, I'm Keisha Moore from the Guilford County Association of Educators. I think it's important that you come to the Representative Assembly because you learn so much more about the history of the association and more about laws and rulemaking bodies, as well as how our legislation affects legislation in the North Carolina Representative Assembly.
From running for and or holding more than one of the 4 district or cluster offices at the same time, the results were 830 cast for yes, a total of 93%, 56 votes cast no, total of 6%, 11 omits, a total of 1%, 93% to 6%.
Very good. The amendment is adopted.
Administrator, a national board certified teacher who gave up the 12%. So I felt like I needed to speak because people were speaking who are not in the position that I am in. I am still an accomplished teacher. I'm vice chair of the NBCT caucus. I am currently reading papers from across the state. I'm encouraging accomplished teaching every day in the classroom.
Striking the language that appears on your screen. This is the Reed Amendment. Those in favor of the motion to amend say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. No. The amendment is not adopted. Jack Christmas.
Jack Christmas, Johnston County Clerks, Media Coordinator, Smithfield South High School. I don't know if this is a point of information that sort of like ties in what Susan said. Maybe somebody needs to go back and add that you can't raid state funds which were meant for library books instead of buying other things that the administrator might want. That's
microphone 4, Sandra